Everyone, please put your microphones on mute. Only the speakers would be allowed to speak while they are speaking, while delivering the speeches. In case there are any questions or anything which need to be put down, please raise your hand or use the chat box to put down your comments, suggestions, or questions. Our moderators will get in touch with you. Secondly, this program is being monitored and is being live streamed on and telecasted on multiple social media platforms. So I'll request everyone to ensure that the video mode is properly on, and any breach can lead to the legal actions as per the cyber laws of the country. With this, now I invite Rotarian Dr. Ram Satwalikar to recognize all the dignitaries who have joined with us on this beautiful platform and welcome them.
Uh, a warm welcome to all the dignitaries. I welcome Chief Guest or Chief Dr. Deepak Purohit, who is a national coordinator on the committee of RAG and AP, an international training leader, District Governor N. Hanmant Reddy, DGE K. Prabhakar, DGN Rajashekhar Reddy, District Governor from 3232 Muthuswamy Palayaswamy, District Governor 3070 Devender Singh, District Governor 3160 Chinnappa Reddy, District Governor 3080 Ramesh Bajaj, and not to forget our own Vasuprada Karthik from District 3150, who is the District Chair for RAG and AP. I also welcome Team ICanCaRe, Dr. Pawan Gupta, who is the Director of Head and Neck Surgery at Max Muller Super Specialty Hospital, Dr. Reena Kumar, who is the Academic Director, Rishabh Agarwal, Founder and CEO, and Shruti Agarwal, Co-Founder CSO. With this, I request the prayer to be switched on and lighting of the lamp.
Thank you so much, sir. So now I invite all the dignitaries to join hands for this warm prayer. We have lighted the lamp, and I'm going to start the prayer now. Please close your eyes and join your hands so that we begin the prayer. What happened to the sound? Oh, sorry. I think there's something wrong with the sound. I'll just play it online.
You need to allow the computer audio to be on.
I did that. I did that, ma'am. There's some problem really. It's not working.
Our club president Girija Zampat can sing a prayer immediately.
Yes.
I'll now request Girja ma'am to please call the meeting to order.
Meeting call to order.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And now I invite Rotarian Vijay Lakshmi Shekhawat ma'am to give the thought for the day.
Okay, good morning, all of you. Namaste. Working for success will make you a master, but working for satisfaction will make you a legend. Thank you.
Thank you
Can
so
you
much,
hear
ma'am.
me?
Thank you, Vijay
Yes, ma'am.
Lakshmi.
Yes, ma'am, we did.
Okay.
That's a wonderful message that we need to be legend by working for satisfaction. A wonderful message. And now I invite Mr. Naresh Kumar Ragi to give the 4-way test. Mr. Naresh?
Yeah, I'm here. So 4-way test.
Okay.
So of the things what we do,
Naresh, your voice is dropping.
Naresh is on mute.
I'm asking him to unmute so that we can begin this 4-way test.
Okay, Girija is unmuted. She
yeah,
can-
sorry. Yeah.
Yes, now we can hear you.
Yeah, 4-way test. Okay. Of the things we think, say, or we do. So is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it beneficial to all concerned? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Naresh. And now I invite Girja ma'am, President of Rotary Club of Hyderabad, Midtown District 3, from District 3150 to give the welcome address.
Good morning to everybody. Sarvamangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Jadage Sharande Tre Mambige Gauri Narayani Namostude Ayudhehi Dhanandehi Vidyam Dehi Maheshwari Samasta Agilam Dehi Dehime Parameshwari. On the great Sunday morning, good morning to all my Rotarian friends, ICanCaRe members, guests, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, let me take this opportunity to extend a very warm welcome to our chief guest, PDG Dr. Deepak Purohit, Member National Committee, RAG-AP, International Training Leader 2020, San Diego, and 2021, Florida, for taking his time out from his busy schedule and addressing us. We are deeply honored by your presence and look forward to listening to you, sir. Thank you very much for accepting our offer and joining this program. A special thanks to our beloved DG, NV Hanumanth Reddy Garu, who is always an encouraging person and a motivated person for our club and for all our members, District 3150. And with this support, we are today, this program is happening with this support and all the workshops, and we value our guidance and support in taking forward this initiative. And always, sir, this is our first series of the program, and we are going to do a continuous awareness program on this every month with the different places and different corporates and different colleges as well as the universities and all youth centers. I wish to extend a warm welcome to Rotarian Chinnappa Reddy Garu, DG 3160. Actually, he is traveling to Nandial, so he may join at any time. He has messaged me. Rotarian Ramesh Bajaj, DG 3080, will be joining shortly. Rotarian Sri Muthu Palnisamy, DG 3232, he has sent me a text. He is in a panel now. He will also be joining at any hour. I also welcome Rotarian Prabhakar DE 2020-21. He is also traveling to Pune, so he will be also taking the call at any time during this conference. Rotarian Rajshekar Reddy DGN 3150, and also Rotarian Rotarian DG Devendra Singh from Himachal Pradesh 3080. I take this opportunity to thank Dr. Rotarian Vasuprada Karthik, District Chair, RAG-AP, who has been constantly guiding and encouraging me and my team, and a warm welcome to you, madam. A very warm welcome to the team ICanCaRe, Dr. Pawan Gupta, Dr. Reena Kumar, Mr. Rishabh Agarwal, and of course, my dear Shruti Agarwal, who is always supportive, and she has helped me by 24/7, she has extended her support to organize this program. Thanks a lot, Shruti. I also wish to extend a warm welcome to all my PDG district committee members, my fellow presidents, secretaries, assistant governors, regional chairs, Rotarians, ICanCaRe team, and guests. Thank you for being here with us today. Today marks the beginning of the new era where we build strategies and workout workshops, virtual and offline, consultation clinics to encourage people to quit tobacco. This is the first of such series of Rotary Club of Hyderabad Midtown has initiated in association with ICanCaRe for a better tomorrow. I would like to welcome you all to this multi-district level Quit Tobacco Conference Series 1, a labor of love that has taken shape over the past few months due to the tireless efforts of RCH Midtown team and a support of ICanCaRe under the stewardship of DG NV Hanuman Reddy Garu. This is the first of the series we launched today, and over the course of time, we hope to take it across India, a healthy community across the country with the help of all the Rotarians. It's a beautiful morning here in Hyderabad, and I'm glad that you could make it today in the Zoom meeting and be part of this momentous occasion. We start our journey together to move from planning into action and to build the change that we want to see in this world. As they say, this is in the end, it is merely the beginning. And on that note, I thank you all and welcome you this multi-district Quit Tobacco Conference Series 1. Smoking causes an enormous burden on public health. This is our small initiative and look forward to all your support. I wanted to add one more line here. This conference is dedicated to my father, yes, Padmanabhan, who died due to smoking and a severe lung infection. So this initiative I have taken very sincerely, and I wanted to do it in a very sincere manner with all your support. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the warm address. And now I would like to invite Seema ma'am to introduce our DG of 3150, Mr. and Rotarian NV Hanumant Reddy, followed by his address.
Good morning, everybody. And our DG, Rotarian NV Hanumant Reddy, actually needs no introduction, but yet for the benefit of so many of our guests present here. Rotarian PHF Nalla Venkata Hanumant Reddy, coming from a rural background, was born to Srimati Nalla Lakshmi and Sri Nalla Venkat Reddy on 30th June 1967 in an agricultural family. He is a successful first-generation businessman with varied interest in trading and real estate. Inspired by the service activities of Rotary, he joined the movement in 2002. Mr. Reddy is a member of Rotary Club of Armoor since 2002 and served the club under all avenues before being elected as president during 2012-13. He has provided his services to District 3150 under various positions, including Assistant Governor, Regional Secretary, and Regional Chairman, Rotary Foundation, with distinction, and has been elected as District Governor for the year 2020-21. Rotarian Reddy is an avid sports buff and promotes rural children to actively participate in various sports. He was the president of erstwhile Nizamabad Tennis Ball Cricket Association and is presently Nizamabad District Volleyball Association President and Telangana State Volleyball Association General Secretary since 2017 till date. His best service drew him to successfully serve his village Perkit as Sarpanch during 2006 to 2011 and was awarded consecutively 5 years as the best Sarpanch by the District Collector of Nizamabad. Rotarian Hanumant Reddy is happily married to Vijita and is blessed with a daughter and son. His daughter Meghna has completed Masters in Civil Engineering at Swinburne University, Melbourne, Australia. His son Rahul Reddy is pursuing MS in Computer Science at Swinburne University, Melbourne, Australia. Reddy regularly contributes to the Rotary Foundation and is a benefactor, PHS member, third level PHF, major donor level 2, and all his family members are PHF. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to having your address at this moment. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Seema Kumarji, for your kind words and excellent master of ceremony by Shruti Agarwal, who is co-founder and CSO, ICanCaRe. Host Club President Girija Sampatji and Secretary Naresh Ragi Garu. District RAG Chair Dr. Vasuprada. DGE Prabhakar Garu. DGN Rashik Reddy Garu. Galaxy of past governors, my trailblazer batchmate governors, Chinnappa Reddy Garu from 3160, Ramesh Bajaj from 3080, Muthu from 3232, and Devinder Singh from 3070. Today's chief guest and my trainer in International Assembly, PDG, Dr. Deepak Purohit Garu, who is also leading the Rotarian Action Group, Addiction Prevention. And all trailblazer assistant governors, presidents, secretaries, AGs, and whole team of our district 3150 and all Rotarians from across and all leaders from across and all guests and friends. Very good morning and good morning to all of you. My hearty congratulations to RC Hyderabad Midtown in association with ICanCaRe for organizing this important seminar by bringing in the best experts in this subject. Dr. Pawan Gupta-ji, Director, HN Oncology, Max Super Specialty Hospital. Dr. Reena R. Kumar ji, Academic Director, ICanCaRe, and Mr. Rishabh Agarwal, Director and CSO, ICanCaRe. My sincere thanks to all the districts who have participated, RA District 3160, 3080, 3070, and 3232, and all leaders from that club, all past governors, all district leaders, and all Rotarians from those clubs for joining us in this event. Awareness on tobacco addiction is a very important subject. Statistics says smoking and tobacco addiction is one of the major causes of cancer and various lung-related diseases. Especially during the pandemic times, we realize the importance of our lungs and maintaining oxygen levels. It is an elementary school subject that body needs oxygen, but we all know smoking only pumps in more carbon dioxide, and young getting addiction to tobacco or smoking is a major problem. In addition to causing various diseases, tobacco reduces our immunity, which is very crucial in these challenging times. Hence, we need to address this issue from two angles. One is awareness and prevention, and other is a treatment. Let us join together to work on this cause and empower our people with good health and prosperity. Once again, my hearty congratulations to RC Hyderabad Midtown for organizing this event. And once again, I congratulate all the my batchmate governors who joined this event. And once again, congratulations to ICanCaRe. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much, sir. That was a wonderful speech from you. It really triggers the energy and the rigor in us to work together and double the spirit so that we can really make the community tobacco free with a lot of engagement, not only in terms of awareness, but also in terms of providing real-time assistance so that people can quit and realize that they can be healthy once they get rid of this disease, this complex and pernicious disease called tobacco. Thank you so much once again. And with this, now I invite our beloved District Governor Rotarian Chinnappa Reddy from 3160 to give his address.
Shruti has not joined. When he joins, he will address Shruti.
Okay. Do we have Rotarian Ramesh Bajaj, sir, with us? District Governor from 3080?
I think he has also not joined it. He just called me. We'll be joining. We'll be logging in.
Okay, ma'am. District Governor 3232?
No, he will also be joining a little late.
Okay. We have District Governor from 3070, Rotarian Devinder Singh, and I would love to invite him for his address.
Yes.
Welcome, Devinder ji. Okay, carry on.
Okay, I think I'll have to unmute, sir.
Can you spotlight him, Shruti?
I'm trying to, ma'am. I'm just not able to find him.
We can have his photo and voice, if it is possible.
Okay, auntie. Okay, I can't see Devinder, sir.
I can't see him. He's not there. I can't find him.
Okay, I think probably he got dropped off because I had seen him join earlier.
He was there because he had a chat with me.
Yes, yes. Even so, I had seen him, so maybe probably when he joins back, we'll have an address from him. I think Rajsekhar sir will also join us shortly, and we'll have his
Okay, I
address.
will call all my batchmates now. Personally, I will call them.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much. And now I invite, in the meantime, I invite Dr. Vasuprada Karthik to introduce our chief guest for the day, Dr. Deepak Purohit.
Should we wait for others to join in, or shall we ask our chief guest to speak? So, good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to introduce the chief guest for the Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity. Congratulations to RC Midtown for having this event. And as the district chair, I would like to congratulate everyone and thank all the DGs who have accepted and the other districts that have come into the whole initiative. And of course, I'm very grateful to have our own Deepak Purohit ji. And nothing would be possible without our own DG Hanumant Reddy garu supporting the event. Glad to see the district RAG team also is present here. So with that, I would like to just start the introduction of chief guest, PDG Dr. Purohit ji. He's a senior practicing orthopedic surgeon in Parvel, Navi Mumbai. He's been a Rotarian since 1988 and he was a DG for RID 3130 in the year 2009 and 10. He was a Future Vision pilot, DRFC, and later ARRFC for Zone 4 and 6-5, and the past Assistant Rotary Coordinator for Zone 4 and 6A. He has worked as a Rotary volunteer in polio corrective surgeries for many years in India and abroad for over 20 years, and has operated upon thousands of patients free for polio corrective surgeries. Started his surgeries in RID 3131 in 1989 and later in Bihar, Uttarakhand, UP and other states. From 1998, he served in Ethiopia, Zambia, Nigeria, Madagascar, Zimbabwe, Uganda. In 2012, he led the team of 11 orthopedic surgeons to Abuja, Nigeria, and operated over 480 children, which remains the record for the number of children operated in a single camp. Brilliant, sir. Thank you. Wonderful. Congratulations. He is a CARDA member and technical coordinator for TRF. He has audited many TRF grants in India and abroad. Now appointed as a leader for CARDA members for Zone 7 under Regional CARDA Development Plan by TRF. He is the third level major donor to a TRF. He is also the recipient of Service Above Self Award and Meritorious Service Citation. As we can see, he's very passionate about Rotary Foundation work and Council of Legislators representative for Chicago April 9, 2019 Council. So for those who are new to Rotary, these are all the very high level achievements and honors. Appointed as international trainer for San Diego in 2020 and Florida in 2021 for incoming district governors, a rare honor because trainers, usually training leaders, are not called back once again. So he's one of the rarest leaders who has been invited again to be the training leader. Appointed as National Committee Member for Rotary Action Group on Addiction Prevention, which is what we are doing today. This is the initiative for which he's the National Committee Member, and he's takes on a lot of responsibility. Thank you, sir, for being with us. And he's married to Dr. Veena, who's a gynecologist. Dr. Mandar, his son is Dr. Mandar, who's an orthopedic surgeon. And his other son is a PhD in computer science working at Google, California. With this, I thank you. And thank you for honoring us to be here today. And because of your inspiration that I think we have, 3150 has started off a great amount of work. Thank you very much, sir. Welcome.
Okay. Okay. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Vasuprada, for the detailed introduction. My friends of District 3150, Dr. Vasuprada is your district chair, but let me just tell you that she has been invited to be a national committee member of Rotary Action Group on Addiction Prevention, and I welcome you, Dr. Vasuprada, on this national committee, and I'm sure that your contribution is going to be of great value for our Rotary Action Group. I'm really happy that this Quit Tobacco Conference has been organized by Rotary Club of Hyderabad Midtown, and it's really nice to see my friend, District Governor, Rotarian N.V. Hanumant Reddy of this district, who has taken this initiative and has been present over here. It's very nice to see all other 5 districts leaders, District 3160, Rotarian Chinnappa Reddy, 3080, Rotarian Ramesh Bajaj, 3232 Muthu, and 3070 CA Davinder Singh. Really nice to see all of you over here, because that just tells you how important addiction prevention is for you in your districts. Really happy that Rotary Club of Hyderabad Midtown and Girija Sampatji has taken such a great initiative, and she has already told us the personal connection which she has with the addiction prevention. And thank you, Girija, for taking this initiative of Quit Tobacco campaign. I'm really happy to see your DGE as well as DG and K. Prabhakar as well as Rajshekhar Reddy. And really happy that Dr. Pawan Gupta, Dr. Reena, Rishabh Agrawal, and Shruti has been over here, who is coordinating everything. And really happy to see Rotarian Vijay Lakshmi Shekhawatji, who had given me a call. And in fact, I am here because she had insisted that I should come over there, and because Kalyan Banerjee was not here. So in fact, it gives me an opportunity to be with you all. Now, with that small preamble, let me talk about something about our Rotary Addiction Prevention Group. My friends, this is the official Rotary Action Group which has been created at Rotary International, which focuses on addiction prevention. Now, in our India, we have got our India level committee, and which is chaired not at India level but internationally. Past RI President Kalyan Banerjee, who is the chairman of this addiction prevention group. Now, because he is a chairman and he is our own past RI President, you will understand that why this group has been active in India for last 1 year, because last 1 year he has been the chairman of this group. We have got an international vice chairman who is also an Indian, and who is our trustee Ghulam Wahanwati. So a past RI president as well as a trustee has been chair and vice chair of this action group. And then all of us are working as national committee members of this Rotary Action Group. I am really happy to tell you that 20 districts out of 40, so half of the India has voluntarily taken up this action group of addiction prevention throughout India. So right from Northeast up to Kanyakumari, we have got districts who are participant to this Rotary Action Group. And that is why this is very important. These addictions at our level, we have divided into 4 categories. One is nicotine, second is alcohol, third is drug, and fourth is internet. So we have a mnemonic of NADI or NADI, which is a addiction which we have to look forward, look and then act against them. Here today, we have been focusing on nicotine. Nicotine is one of the major things. And when we say nicotine, these are cigarettes, these are tobacco, these are pan parag and other things, or gutka. Then there are mashiri, which people apply. Then it is for inhalation, as we call it as a tapkir. And then a bidi, which has been a very, very common thing at the rural India. So when we see tobacco, there are these 6 types through which the tobacco addiction spreads very fast. And then all of us know that tobacco takes a lot of toll, especially of young generation. They say that life will begin when the addiction ends. But sometimes, unfortunately, the life ends, but the addiction does not end. Now, our Rotary has got this role of treating this addiction and making this awareness. It will be very surprising when we say that tobacco causes 1 death every 8 seconds in India. Is it not very surprising? And India happens to be in the top 4 countries of tobacco death. We are right now concerned with death due to corona. But see, tobacco has been causing much, much, much more deaths in India than corona deaths. And that has been happening year after year. So this is an epidemic which has been going throughout India and we hardly look towards it. So my friends, nicotine addiction, do we need to follow our idols who are smoking nicotine? And that's why we be after them. So let us have some reality check whenever we say of the nicotine. When we say tobacco, as I have told you, it's cigarette, cigar, bidi, gutka, pan masala, khaini, mawa, sniffing tobacco, toothpaste, and whatnot. So all forms of tobacco addiction which we see around. And then in India itself, the lives which are lost due to tobacco, 2,500 lives are lost daily. Not deceased, they are lost daily due to tobacco. And annually, over 10 lakh deaths are directly attributed to tobacco. Now imagine, even the world over, corona has not taken so many deaths in past 1 year. And tobacco has been claiming these deaths in India itself year after year. And this has been increasing over past few years. So my friends, tobacco and cancer, of course, we will be learning about it more. As a doctor, I will say, give me a organ in body where a cancer is not caused because of tobacco. Right from nose to gallbladder to larynx, everywhere you see the cancer which happens. Not only that, as Hanmant Reddy just now told you, chronic bronchitis, reduced lung function, asthma, heart attacks, and everything. This happens because of tobacco. These are the long-term effects of tobacco. Friends, there are more than 4,000 harmful chemicals in tobacco and its smoke. And still, day in and day out, people, including Rotarians, are smoking tobacco and chewing tobacco. Is it not high time that all of us pay attention to this and do something about this tobacco addiction? 100 million deaths were caused by tobacco in the 20th century itself. And they say that in 21st century, this can go up to 1 billion. That's what tobacco is. So my friends, they always say quitting tobacco or smoking is very easy. I have done it 100 times so far. That was a say by Mark Twain. But it itself says how fast this addiction spreads again and again, and how much dependent the person becomes with this addiction that he is not able to leave that smoking. So my friends, You have to quit smoking, number one, or quit tobacco, and then tell somebody else, I have quit. Have you? And then it will start. Let us have young India free from tobacco, because that's what our Rotary needs. And we are targeting young people in schools, in colleges, in Railas, with Rotary, everywhere, right from police station to truck drivers. We have to go everywhere and then say about ill effects of tobacco. Even if one person, even if two persons, they get away from tobacco, we have done our job, because we have saved some more lives. My friends, we have got a website of our Rotary Addiction Group, which is called as a rotaryaddictionprevention.in. And this website tells more about us, tells about our national committee, tells about the programs which we are likely to do, or we are doing. And then as a Rotarians, you can post, for example, this particular program can be posted on this website. And then with Dr. Vasuprada, who is also now a part of our national committee, she will take up this issue, and then all your district activities will be posted on this particular website, so that all of you, year after year, whatever work we have been doing, it will be documented. So my friends, spread awareness, because 33% of young people between 20 and 30 years today in India are said to be smokers. And that's not a small number. 12% of the world's smokers today we have in India. And then today we have got around 27.5 crore people who consume tobacco in one form or the other. See, that's the disease spectrum, that's the addiction spectrum which we are looking to. So a lot of work can be done, but at least a small beginning has to be started. And then I'm really thankful to Rotary Club of Hyderabad Midtown for starting this Quit Tobacco campaign and this first Quit Tobacco conference. I wish all the best for this initiative, and then I am really happy that you have invited me over here and I have been able to share some thoughts with you. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. That was really awe-inspiring. And I'm sure that all our guests who are here today have learned a lot. And I really appreciate about the work which is being done at the Rotarian Action Group for Addiction Prevention. I think that's a wonderful initiative, and hats off to all the efforts you and your entire team have been putting in for for ensuring that NADI, the nicotine, alcohol, drug, and internet addiction, is curbed properly at the right stage, and the youth is saved from all its menaces, and they lead a very healthier life in the community. Thank you so much, sir, for the warm
1
words.
minute, Agarwal.
Yes, sir.
Recognition for our PDG Malla Divasdev Garu, Vangal Ramesh Garu, and IPDG Shivanarayana Garu. Welcome.
Warm welcome to all the PDGs and the esteemed guests once again on this beautiful Sunday.
Carry on.
Thank you, sir. So now with this, I would like to introduce to you about ICanCaRe. We are a private limited company working since 2015 with a single motive and an aim to make this world tobacco free. And we are extensively working in preventive care. As you can see on the right-hand side, we have been sensitizing millions of youth, and we have completed sensitizing more than 2 lakhs of individuals and 2.5 lakhs of children against these menaces by conducting school programs and corporate awareness sessions. We've also helped patients with the habit through online assistance during this COVID times, and also through the cessation facilities at the centers which has been established in the northern region. And I'm sure that with Rotary Hyderabad, we are going to establish more centers in the south where we can cater to larger masses. We have been conducting this webinar, which has helped us enlarge our reach, and with this we are able to connect and create a huge network, a gigantic network of individuals with whom we can connect and take the mission now to save the youth and protect them from tobacco. This is a small glimpse of the activities which we have been doing. This is the awareness walk which is conducted regularly and periodically in different districts and different cities of the country. The talk which is given by Dr. Pawan and his entire team in various schools, organizations, institutes, hospitals, corporates, so that the awareness reaches to the right root level that cancer is not caused, that smoking not only causes cancer, but a hell lot of other diseases and non-communicable diseases, which can lead, which can cause severe damages to a person's life, both financially, psychologically, socially, and emotionally. We also conduct a lot of screening camps, as you can see on the screen. And this is the state level walk, which is conducted every year, along with the national level walk, which is done across the country, the rally which is conducted. These are the glimpses of the corporate workshops which we have been doing. We have been also doing this in PSU specifically, so that the reach is enlarged, the effect is also ensured. We also do doctor sensitization and training program to ensure that proper assistance is provided with the data-driven and scientific methodology, which is evidence-based in nature, and also it is completely tracked and monitored so that the patient can recognize the effects which is happening and can transform into a healthy individual. This is a small pledge which happened with more than 500 police officials in Kolkata, where all of these are women. And the special story about this is that Dr. Pawan made them pledge that they're not going to marry anybody who's going to consume tobacco. So they made a pledge that they're going to help individuals and choose a groom who ensures they choose a healthy life. I would also love to tell you about the large and strong army which we wish to build, and we have started the journey by establishing tobacco marshals and empowering them with the right knowledge, the tobacco ambassadors, who are the motivators and influencers to help someone think about quitting and encourage them to quit on time so that they don't face any problems. So these are the people who have joined us in this army, and we wish to have 1 lakh tobacco marshals and 40,000 ambassadors over the next 5 years, so that all the work can be done at the grassroots level and we can really create an impact in the society. These are the specialists who are working full-time with ICanCaRe and also in the private practice areas to treat the patients, to help them overcome the addiction in a very systematic way, and the protocol which has been designed at ICanCaRe, and also with their experience, we're improving every day. We're incorporating new technology so that every possible healthy input can be given to these patients. And again, over the next 5 years, we aim to establish 20,000 specialists across the country to tame the demon and to ensure that everything is well in place. Now, the success mantra purely, as we all know, is proper behavioral intervention and pharmacotherapy. And this success mantra with comprehensive support system has given us a success rate of 92%. Our patients are quitting successfully via teleconsultation, even during the COVID times, only because of the support system and hand-holding which is given to them, manage their withdrawals, to encourage them to track their progress with all home remedies and other possible medications which is required to smoothen their quit journey. With this, I would love to introduce to you the e-cessation app, which has helped us amplify the reach for tobacco cessation to a lot of individuals. Every individual today is tech savvy. They have cell phones, they have smartphones, they want to be smart and want to have health in their own hands. And that's what is the intention at ICanCaRe, that we want to empower individuals to have health in their own hands. This app is available for free download on Google Play Store, and I'll request all our esteemed guests to have a look at this app, assess themselves, see their health index, and really help individuals to quit the habit successfully. This is like a virtual clinic, and I'm sure that Hyderabad Midtown is also going to adopt this, so that this virtual clinic can be established in multiple clubs, in multiple centers, and we can help people around. Recently, we have also started with group intervention therapy. This has been more effective than the individual counseling, because people derive motivation from others, because they see in the background, they see that there are others who are facing similar problems. When they share their experiences online, and when they share their challenges, when they share the success stories, it motivates and influences best others to really move on to the journey and keeps them really motivated. I invite all of you as well to help patients with group intervention therapy through the quit line number assistance and through the possible solutions which is established at ICanCaRe. This is the helpline number, which is available 24/7, and I'm sure that this can be used anytime to need any assistance or any help or any answer to questions on the quit line number. With this now, I'm very happy and privileged to introduce you Dr. Pawan Gupta, a very passionate and dynamic medical practitioner since 25 years, working tirelessly in the head and neck cancer and oncology field to ensure that patients do not suffer this deadly problem only because of tobacco. He has done more than 7,000 successful surgeries and has really helped more than 1,000 people to quit the habit in his 25 years of experience. Currently, he is a member of the executive committee of the Telemedicine Society of India, He is national president at India Cancer Winners Association, medical advisor, and also founder at Innovative Cancer Care, senior vice chairman at ICanCaRe Foundation, and also the director of Swasth Network Private Limited. He is the author of the 3 books which you can see on the right-hand side: a comic booklet for children, Be Smart, Do Not Start, Win Over Tobacco Made Easy, a self-help quit diary for all the tobacco addicts, and Tobacco Cessation, a comprehensive guide, a book designed for doctors and medical practitioners and healthcare providers to learn the art of cessation for the Indian scenario and deliver it so that effective results can be seen, which sustains for long term. Now, I take this privilege to invite Dr. Pavan to address the audience and start the workshop.
Thank you, Shruti, for the kind introduction. And I welcome all the dignitaries who are present here today from all across India and mostly from the South. And it's a real pleasure. And I'm really, what I would say, really happy that the vision that I had dreamt of a long time back when I started working in this tobacco cessation and tobacco program in 2004 has now started growing, and we can see the difference that it is going to make over a period of time. And it really a big pleasure that I have come across, means what Dr. Deepak had said, such wonderfully the initiative that Rotary has taken. Definitely, sir, I can assure you that ICanCaRe, the way we have made this 360-degree intervention possible for tobacco cessation, it will be a great help, and we can act as a knowledge partner for this program to make it happen. So I'm really happy, sir. And you are also you are an orthopedic surgeon. I'm an onco surgeon, and of course there are a few more surgeons who are here. So it will definitely make a difference, and we together as a medical specialist who understand tobacco, because we see patients dying every day because of tobacco. I, as an onco surgeon, sir, maybe you see more of osteoporosis cases, but I see patients directly being affected by tobacco and dying. And every day I say that I cannot do anything for you. And this is something which is really painful. And with this initiative that we have taken, definitely it is going to make a difference in the life in the entire country. It is going to change the health scenario completely. As you said, Nadi basically, one thing that I want to specifically put it here, it is that tobacco is the gateway to all other addictions. Tobacco is the gateway for alcohol. Tobacco is the gateway for the drugs. Internet, I would not say that. I'm not sure whether tobacco is also a gateway to internet. But of course, if we can take care of one thing, and that is tobacco, we can take care of all other aspects as well. Because tobacco, drugs, and alcohol go hand in hand, and they are basically graduation. If the person is in the school as a tobacco, he goes as graduate, he graduates into alcohol and maybe postgraduates into drugs later on. So this is definitely something that we need to do. And this is, can you go to the next slide? So this is in the word of former Director General of the WHO. If she had said that if we do not act decisively 100 years from now, our grandchildren and their children will look back and seriously question how those committed to public health and social justice allowed the tobacco epidemic to go unchecked. Sir, if we are together, we cannot leave this tobacco, which is the biggest killer, as you have said, the biggest killer at the present, and it's the demon of the present era. It is the Mahisasur of the present era, and it has killed more people than anything else in the world. Every day, I can say it is like 10 jet bombers or jumbo jets crashing every day. If one crashes in 6 months or even in 2 years, we make such a halla gulla, but every day 10 jets or the jumbo jets are crashing every day. 3,700 people are dying each day. And sadly, even more sadly, 5,500 children are inducted into tobacco use. This is the worst thing that can happen. 5,500 people, children being forced due to various methodologies, because of the peer pressure, because of the film industry, because of the advertisement, because of whatever, because free distribution of tobacco products into the villages, into the places where they do not have food, but they will have tobacco available. So this is the greatest tragedy in India, and we need to work on that. And if I look at the health scenario in India, sir had already shown some of the slide that it affects the cancer, everything, from head to toe. Every part of our body is affected by tobacco. Every part, from the hair, keep that slide please, the hair, the eyes, the skin, the oral cavity, the throat, the lungs, the chest, the pancreas, the urinary bladder, even the cervical cancer is because of tobacco. 13 cancers are known because of tobacco. And the commonest cause of death, the heart attack, which was actually a disease of the old age, 50s and 60s. Now we are having this heart attack in 30s and 40s, which is a very, very serious problem. And cancer, which was again a cancer was supposed to be having in the old age, maybe 60s and 70 years of age. We are having young children having cancer at 35 years of age because they started taking tobacco when they were just in school, maybe 9 years or 10 years of age. We need to target these children. We need to handhold and we need to give them the right direction. Because as I said, 100 years from now, maybe we may not be there. Dr. Deepak and myself, we may not be here for the generation to see, the next generation, which we need to save. Because we are already seeing, and in our generation as an oncosurgeon, I'm going to see my patients for the next 20 years, I'm going to see patients who have been affected by tobacco. But the next generation is something where we need to take care. It is, if you look at tobacco is the root cause of so many diseases. Almost every disease that is seen in the hospital is because of tobacco. Almost all the majority of the hospital, the metropolitan hospital, all the bigger hospitals, the metro hospitals that are run because of tobacco. Look at any department, the eye department, the orthopedic department, the oncosurgery department, the cardiac department, the respiratory department, every department is only because of tobacco. If we can take care of that, nothing can be better than this. And this is where we started this SAVE campaign. Sir, as you were saying, we need to introduce the sensitive to each and every area. So this SAVE campaign was made in the sense that we encompass each and every aspect of tobacco. So save the youth, that is what I said, save the youth, Yuva Bachao Abhiyan, right? And this encompasses sensitization. Sensitization implies sensitizing the children. Major target is the youth, and the sensitizing the children not to start tobacco. What I call it as be smart, do not start. Jagruk rahe, prarambh na kare. And this we have made into a system, and we have been going to schools, and we have visited 467 village schools where we have been almost targeted almost 2 lakh students not to start tobacco. Then the second part is when we have to target the age group between 30s and 40s, when they have already started, some of them have already started, they need to be helped to stop tobacco. And that is what I call my campaign as Win Over Tobacco Made Easy. Tambaku pe jeet hui aasan. You said, sir, Mark Twain had multiple times he had tried to quit tobacco and he failed. To understand this quitting tobacco, that was my research which I really worked upon. And we have been doing at Gujarat University, we are incubated at Gujarat University, and we have been doing extensive work, and we have researched since my days of my MCH, which I did from Gujarat University. I researched into this in a definite way, along with Dr. Rakesh Rawal, who is also now the professor in life sciences, and we worked out how to help people quit tobacco. The greatest challenge that I faced means, as a doctor, my one thing that I used to say is stop tobacco. Stop tobacco, that was the only thing that I could say. But how to stop tobacco? Tambaku chhode kaise? How to stop tobacco was a challenge. People came back to me, Doctor Sahab, aap ye to bol rahe ho ki tambaku chhod do, but kaise chhode? Ye to aap bata hi nahi rahe. And this was the challenge. Deepak sir would agree that we tell to our patient, tambaku chodo, but none of them, almost I'll say only 1% or 2% of them would just stop just because of by our saying them to quit tobacco, but they need help. They need the assistance to quit tobacco. And this is where we started the assist program. Assist program, as Shruti had pointed, we made an app which has a protocol-based app, how to help people quit tobacco. I had my book, Win Over Tobacco Made Easy. And then we started even, means now during this period, we have started online training program. We have started setting up tobacco cessation centers. The tobacco, I don't say it a tobacco cessation center, I call it as a tobacco wellness center, because we need to give a holistic approach to these patients, because they have got many issues just than tobacco. So it is a holistic approach. So we started this assistance program. We started to make it available everywhere. This sensitization assistance was something that was important, but to make it available, we needed more and more volunteers. So we started this volunteer training program. As we had said, 4 things we have started. Volunteer training program. We have started having marshals across India. We started having ambassadors across India and the specialists across India, because you will see that there are hardly counted people who are actually doctors who know how to help people quit tobacco. Just telling is not enough. They need the skill how to help these people quit tobacco, which we have worked in a bigger way so that we can help these people. So the 4th program is the enforcement. Nothing works unless something is enforced. We can have a lot of rules, regulations, everything can be available unless we enforce the tobacco cessation or enforce certain rules, it does not work. Dr. Deepak, just as he said, that lot of Rotarians are also taking tobacco. Yes, even doctors are taking tobacco. Yes, they are there. So we need to enforce a tobacco-free Rotary club. And if we can take each club one at a time, and this can, I will talk to it, how we can take it forward, so that we create an environment, we showcase ourselves that, look, we are the people who are taking it forward, then only it is going to work out in a bigger way. Next slide, please. So this is, Shruti, go to the next slide, please. So this is what we started at ICanCaRe Tobacco Wellness Program, sir. And it was basically a ICanCaRe digitalized protocol-based treatment. You know, initially when I started working on tobacco cessation, every time I had a different question, and every time I would forget, "Arey yaar, ye to puchna hi bhul gaya. Acha, ye kaise karna hai? Acha kya?" So we started a protocol-based treatment, and this was all digitalized by Rishabh and Shruti into a app where every doctor can be used. They can work on this and help people in a systematic way. So it was a personalized treatment. And the withdrawal symptoms, this is the biggest problem of the tobacco, the withdrawal symptoms, why these people are not able to quit tobacco. So we address these issues with pharmacotherapy. We have got specific drugs, medicines available for this. And it's just not any quack giving it. It is an FDA approved medications that are to be given to these patients. And people are not aware about it. Then the 7D approach, that is the behavioral intervention program that we launched. And then associated illness, as I said, it needs a holistic care, the comorbid conditions, the hypertension, the diabetes, the maybe submucosal fibrosis, the stress, everything needs to be taken care of these patients. So this is what we encompassed in our tobacco wellness program at ICanCaRe. So it's a 360-degree care, behavioral therapy, medication, engagement and motivation, and of course, follow-up and monitoring of these patients on a longer period. And we started a concept of quit coaches and quit buddy. So this is a unique concept, first time in the world when we introduce the methodology where we can have quit coaches who are assigned to each patient so that they can handhold them over a period of 3 months to 6 months till this patient is completely tobacco free. And this is where we have worked, and individualized need-based treatment is what we are looking at. Next. So, sir, the tobacco, it's a big community tobacco wellness program, needs the need of the hour. Tobacco users who want to quit need support. Tobacco is a disease and needs treatment. I put it as a tobacco is a disease, not a habit. It needs a treatment. This is something that please, everyone needs to note it down. It's a disease and it's just not a habit, or it's just not, it needs a treatment. Skill gap amongst the medical professionals, that has to be filled up. We need to address this issue. Lack of community awareness, that it is possible to quit with medication. You know, the people, almost 26 crore people who are into tobacco, the study says 70% of this want to quit tobacco, but they do not know how to quit tobacco. They do not have a place where to go to quit tobacco. So when I heard that Rotary Club is going to start a center at Hyderabad, I can tell you it is going to be something unique. And there will be some center, some place where people can go. Lack of adequate technology, infrastructure, support system. and smooth cessation, to ensure a smooth cessation. Yes, we are going to provide that. Everything we have made it happen. Youth is to be sensitized, not to start. So these are something which is essential. Yes, and there is a huge gap, too huge a service we need. When we all the Rotarians join together.
5 minutes join कीजिए ना.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Divya Sampath Garu, please mute yourself.
Okay, okay, I'll continue. I thought ma'am is saying something. Okay, so this is a huge population, urban and rural tobacco users. Even if we just target this urban tobacco users, 68 crore people are there. Right? So we need to address this, and why this Rotary collaboration, how it is going to work out very well. Right? Largest club in the world doing philanthropic work, and we have seen it, and they can make a difference. We have seen how we could get polio free. We have seen how tuberculosis is being worked. We have seen the Rotary power. Rotary is the power, and that can happen. Part of the agenda, yes, already you have this agenda: cancer control, chronic disease control, and NCD control. Tobacco cessation is the only known preventable intervention to cut down cardiac, pulmonary, strokes, cancer, and many other diseases. Tobacco causes the painful death of the person and the entire family. Here I have added the entire family. One death of a earning person, if a person is just a young, who is 35 years of age, who has got a lot of responsibility, if he dies, the entire family is ruined. Tobacco, the biggest pollutant on the earth. Yes, we can talk about it. It's the biggest pollutant. You can see it everywhere. A tobacco bud takes approximately 12 years to degrade. Then the spit everywhere, it is the cause of the most important, causing the second hand and the third hand problems in this universe. It can generate employment for the community. Yeah, with this tobacco program, when we start, it can generate a lot of employment amongst the people. This is something which is unique, and a lot of this dentist people and others who are health workers who are jobless right now, they can be put into work. It's a value-added service. Rotary means community service at all levels, and serve the community is the motto. Definitely, Rotary can make a difference with 1,700 members throughout India. If they work together, just
1,50,000 above.
Oh, great, sir. Even better.
Thanks, 4,300 above clubs and 38 districts.
Yeah, I just got this thing from the internet, so I got it wrong. So thanks for correcting, sir. And so it's even
1,55,000.
So 1,55,000 members across India. And if we start with each club, we can make a lot of difference into the society. And definitely Rotary has the power. Next. So we have, I'll not go into this. We have one of the most important is the fight disease, is the Rotary missions and values. Because you all are the Rotarians who are working that, I'll not read out these slides. Next, please. So how we can work out at Rotary participation at all levels for tobacco control. This is something I wanted to put it forth. See, first and foremost is internal, then the associated, each member, each club, then the associated members of the club, and then go to the community. Most of the time what happens, we straight go to the community with forgetting our own people. So once we have the internal things, internal club vigilance, like we said, if we have people in our club who are taking tobacco, if they can be regulated, and we ensure that our club is tobacco free, that will give a lot of message to everyone. Just declaring, even if the people are not there who are taking tobacco, even there is 0 people who are taking, but declaring that our club is a tobacco free club itself will make a lot of difference. Then each member, they can take this to their home and to their workplace. Each member is an industry in himself. So you also, Hanumat sir, you have got so many people working under you, working with you. So if you can take this message to this at your home and to your industry, it can make so much of difference. Communication with the children, elders, house workers like maids, servants, drivers, Mali, declare your organization a tobacco-free zone. From 1 person, we have reached to 200 people in their workplace, right? And making their workplace tobacco-free is the second part. And once we have done that, senior executives to be enrolled for ICanCaRe Tobacco Wellness Program, and then we go to the community. Community collaborated way, we have already shown so many work that we have done, and collaborated with setting up of the tobacco wellness centers, health camps, mass awareness programs like rallies and walks and doing some activities that will make a huge difference in the societies. Going to the schools, that will make a lot of difference to the society, and we can definitely make it. And what we have done is we have started these tobacco wellness centers, and we have given a quit line. Anyone can just join into the quit line. Sir, from any Rotary member who needs support, he can directly contact the quit line and we will help them. And those who need, or those to whom they approach, they need support, they can also be helped. So this is a great way we can take it forward. Next slide, please. Should we go to the next slide, please? So this is how we, sir, in the internal, what we can do is to declare no tobacco tolerance policy in each club, tobacco wellness committee to be formed and trained by ICanCaRe. We are there to train, like we can have marshals in each club, 4 to 8 marshals in each club, ambassadors, 2 ambassadors in each club, and all the doctors associated with the club should be trained in tobacco cessation. So we have the course, we can train them. And so once every doctor takes that responsibility as a Rotarian doctor, he is a trained person in tobacco cessation. Just not telling, they have to be empowered with that. So volunteers, every member is a volunteer. So every member has to be a volunteer with the app, with the various things that is there, and then extend it to the to home and to the workplace. Like home, elders, children, works. I have already said that. And in the workplace, again, we enforce and implement no tobacco policy and make committees with marshals, ambassadors, and head in each place. So tobacco wellness centers and quit line initially for the members, and later on for each and every person in there, extend it to the community and extend to the workplace. Next, please. So then the third way, community extended service with allied partners and specialist courses that can be done with the doctors, community youth program like Be Smart, Do Not Start, training of the teachers. This is something what I started working on, and what we are doing is we are training teachers as marshals. Going to the schools every time and talking. It is so much of manpower is lost. On other place, if we train some of the teachers themselves who can talk to the children, that will make a lot of difference. And we don't need to go to them each and every time, but just on the online system, we can train them. And tobacco wellness centers and quit line initially from, extend service to employees of the members and community. Next. So, sir, we have got this protocol-based centers which can be run initially for the members, employees of the members, and then to the community. So generate employment for the large group of people that can generate employment as well. So this tobacco wellness centers can be hospital based, it can be standalone, and of course we have started the online support system, what Shruti had said. So this is just to show how we have started these tobacco wellness centers, sir. At various places we have started these tobacco wellness centers, and this was inaugurated at various places. And digital center, Max Vaishali and corporate hospitals have started inaugurating, and we have been getting a lot of responses in these centers. Next. And I am really happy, I think, when Girja ma'am told that we at 3150 would be the first Rotary Wellness Center to be inaugurated on 22nd December. It is a great leap forward for the whole country, I would say. So I'm really proud that this is going to happen. So the uniqueness of the ICanCaRe solutions are, we have got the app, we have got the protocol-based treatment, equipped tobacco wellness centers, we are giving the training, we have got the self-help materials, those who want to quit themselves, the unique motivational materials are there, quit coaches support system is there, central quit line number, community network model, each and everything we ensure that we get a good success of 92%. Sir. And these are the books that we have got. And this is the app which has got a complete, and I would say that this is the first app in the world to have been introduced for tobacco cessation. And it has got not only for tobacco cessation, but oral screenings. The oral cancer, we are the king of all the cancers in India. Because we have got the highest number of oral cancers in the world, and that also needs to be addressed. And this can be done with the proper app system that we have been developed. So this is something, and it enforces that every person who has got this app is empowered with the knowledge, because we keep on adding a lot of things into it. Next. So this is the 70 methodologies that we have introduced, sir. This is a 70 methodology. I'll not go into the details, but this is a unique methodology to help people quit tobacco. I'll not go into the details. So, sir, this is another one issue which sir had already shown in his slide, this gutkhas and other various methods, you know, the surrogate tobacco, the pan masalas. It is being advertised so commonly nowadays, right? And this is something which is the biggest problem in India, right? And this is our biggest problem in India. We have got 13 lakh people with submucosal fibrosis. You can see a patient with submucosal fibrosis anywhere. You go sit in an auto, maybe he's chewing tobacco and he has got submucosal fibrosis. Submucosal fibrosis is the commonest disease in India. I think hypertension, diabetes, and submucosal fibrosis. These are the three most important commonest disease, and that needs to be taken care. And sir, what we did, we have got, as a cancer surgeon, I have been looking at various solutions. You know, we have operated, we have done antioxidants, everything has been done, but nothing could really make a difference. So what I came up with a simple instrument. If you can all have a look at this, at my picture, I started this instrument. You know, this instrument is a mouth opener, which was a simple device that we started, and this can help people open their mouth. You know, the submucosal fibrosis can be taken care by just opening of the mouth exercise. It's just not simple. It has to be actively done more than the required. And this instrument was introduced first time anywhere in the world, again, because this was the need. And we did a research on that and we found this, and this has been, it can be given and it's very cheap. If a international model which is being brought into India for this purpose was costing around 5,000 rupees. And this is only 400 rupees. So this is also being introduced. Along with that, what we came up with the Curinge. Curinge is basically a mouth gargle which has got curcumin longa, sodium chloride, and sodium bicarbonate, which helps to relax the submucosal fibrosis. And then with that, we give 16 milligrams of lycopene, which is a very important thing that can be done. So we produced everything that is required. We keep on developing that. And these are some of the booklets. I have already told about it. Be Smart, Do Not Start. This is available in 7 languages, and we plan to have it in 13 languages soon. And this Win Over Tobacco Made Easy, Tambaku Pe Jeet Hui Aasan. Again, this is a book for every person. And again, we want to translate into multiple languages as the demand goes on. Next. Next, please, Shruti. Sir, to engage the youth was a challenge. Whenever we went to the schools, we would find that the people would start, they will think, ek aur aa gaya teacher, ab wo lecture dega. So we started this game, you know, and this game was so simply that to engage young youths, to engage people, these games are available. Maybe Shruti can say a few things about this game. Shruti, you want to say something about this game?
Thank you so much, sir. These games have been designed keeping in mind to interact the youth using technology. So these games are very simple. This has a runner, as you can see, that's like this. You have to collect a coin and move over the tobacco. In case the tobacco products are there and they dashes it, there is a hit. And every time the levels are increasing, there are questions which are given. The questions are very simple and are intended to give more of awareness and more of knowledge about the problems or the menaces which happen about tobacco. They also burst the various myths and misconceptions which are associated with it. Like, for example, weight gain after quitting, or maybe a weight loss. Females, I mean, young females these days believe that if they smoke, their weight is going to be in check, the weight is going to be in control. So these kind of myths and misconceptions are also busted, and the right knowledge is given to all the individuals. This is a small flip game, as you can see on the screen. So every time there is a flip match, this flip is going to give the message related to the particular flip image which is matched. This is an e-cigarette, so it says that e-cigarette also kills. So don't be a fool, something like that. Similarly, if you see a cigarette stick coming up, so you get a message that it reduces life by 8 minutes. So it's being made interactive to ensure that both the games are played as well as the information is passed on to the youth about its problems which are caused. So this is in line with the latest e-learning model which is being adopted, and it has gone rampantly wild in the Corona and the COVID times. So keeping in mind, this entire thing has also been adopted and percolated into the system of ICanCaRe and all via the interactive games out there. So we have 3 things. One is the air filter. So somebody can put stickers with messages, and just like frames on Facebook. This is the smoke runner game and the flip game, the 3 games altogether which has been designed. So over to you.
Thank you, Shruti. So thank you so much, sir. Go to the next slide, please. So these are the ways we have interacted and tried to engage each and every area of the society. So we look forward for having members as volunteers, marshals, ambassadors, and specialists, so that we can take this program to a next level. Yeah. So we also had this program guide for this component for the institutions, making an institution tobacco free basic manual, how to use it, how to make an institution tobacco free, how to enforce a tobacco free institution. This is also something, a guide that we have created. Next. So what we look forward, what to do, empower tobacco masters, nominate 8% from each club. Hanmat sir, maybe you can take this lead in your this thing to have nominate
Definitely.
each club for marshal course, tobacco ambassadors, 4 persons from each club for as a marshals, and every doctor, I put it as every doctor has to be either 2AR or 5A. 2AR is ask, advise, and refer, and 5A is basically a complete knowledge about for the doctors how to help people quit tobacco. Because from the club itself, when the doctors are shared with the club, when they themselves will send out a message to their patients, to the other club members, and help the people around, because everywhere you are going to get patients who are taking tobacco. They are going to leave a big impact in the society. Adopt the ICanCaRe quit line, sir. We have got this quit line. It can be easily started. Download the ICanCaRe app, order for the books, and we can collaborate with the books for every with each club, so that they can have their booklet sent out to all the members and into the community. So online sensitization program for all the club and under district, which Dr. I'm really thank Dr. Girija madam for having started this to start online sensitization program, and she has said that this is going to be done once a month, right? And ICanCaRe as a knowledge partner, and of course we can have a memorandum of understanding with the clubs as we go forward. So I think I will stop here. Shruti, you can take over.
Thank you, Pawanji, for your excellent awareness. And yes, we will work with you, and our district chair for addiction, Vasuprada is there. She will look after it, and she is also a great trainer. Awareness programs she is going to already doing, and she will be associating with you, and she will do everything. And first of all, I want to introduce today. Today we have a unanimously elected DG&D, Rotarian Dr. Bushireddy Shankar Reddy Garu is there, and I want to introduce today. He is elected. He is a governor for 23-24, 2023 and 24, and let me introduce him. Please,
welcome, sir.
Spotlight him. Rotarian Dr. Shankar Reddy. Name on that name he is there.
Good morning, Purabji.
Good morning, Shankar Reddy garu.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Congratulations.
Please, right.
Thank you.
And glad to say that he is in positive corona. He is in treatment.
COVID treatment. So I am not
COVID positive
now. Just I am listening and watching. Our DG Hanumanth Reddy garu asked me to join to introduce me. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Purabji, really, your very good speech and very good tips and very good ideas for this tobacco, this thing. So we will all be following you. Definitely, we should be with you, sir. Our district will work with Hanumanth Reddy garu, and we will do our level best. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I think Chinnappa Reddy sir also has joined. I've seen him.
Yes. So can I invite Chinnappa Reddy sir to kindly address the audience? I think he's got dropped off.
I think you can ask Rajshekar Reddy Garu to address the audience, Shruti.
Sure, ma'am. I would now like to invite Rotarian Raj. I'm really sorry.
Rajshekar Reddy garu.
Yeah, I would invite sir to please address the audience.
Oh, pardon me?
Rajshekar Reddy Garu is not there, it seems. Prabhakar Garu is there, DGE Prabhakar.
Prabhakar Garu is here. DG.
Prabhakar sir, may I invite you to please address the audience? I think even Prabhakar sir is not here with us. Maybe he had joined for some time and now he's not here with us. Okay, so can I continue?
Yeah.
With this now, I think that Dr. Pawan, it was really wonderful. You control everybody out here, and we have Hanuman sir's brave words saying and the comforting words of working together. We have Shankar sir's words of of working and collaborating together against fighting the disease of tobacco. And I would love to tell you about the vision and mission which we have at ICanCaRe, that we want to become the largest network of people working for tobacco cessation. We want to reach out to 1 crore of people by creating awareness among them about tobacco and help 10% of them quit the habit successfully. And this is only possible when we synergize together with the club, because this club is the largest has the largest network of people working at the grassroots level across all the country, across various districts, towns, and villages. And if we want to make an impact, we have to synergize and ensure that this collaboration is fruitful so that we can spread this message and make India tobacco free. I would love to invite all of you to the Facebook page of ICanCaRe, the ICanCaRe community, where we invite our esteemed guests to share their activities, to share their experiences, thoughts, and motivate and inspire individuals to quit the habit, and also to inspire and motivate the doctors and professionals to take up cessation in their regular practices, to ensure that they ask every patient, or at least they treat every patient, to get themselves free of these diseases. Just now, I open the forum for question and answers. I would request all the members who have questions to please raise their hand, and then we can invite them for the question.
I am Dr. Deepak Purohit. Can I have some comment?
Sure, sir. Sure, please.
Okay. Thank you, Shruti. I'm really happy and excited the way the program has gone and the way Dr. Pawan Gupta as well as yourself have been working for this nicotine and tobacco addiction. I'm sure that we as Rotarians and you as the providers of this program, we can work together. I'm really happy the way Dr. Pawan Gupta, the passion with which he has been working, and the innovative way in which the ICanCaRe program is bringing the people on board for nicotine prevention, or rather cessation of the nicotine addiction. And I think I will be requesting Vasuprada as well as our DG Hanuman Reddy to speak with you, and then maybe we can have a meeting separately with you people like ICanCaRe, so that let us see how we can take this from your district in Hyderabad to other parts of India, so that Rotary working as a catalyst for doing good work, and you who are having expertise and a dedicated person like Dr. Pawan Gupta, I think we can have a very good working together, and then have more reach in other districts, other parts of India also. And let us, I'll be very happy to work with you all, our committee. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And definitely this is my vision and this is my thought, and you have put words and given wheels to my thoughts. So thank you so much. And I think from this district 3150 definitely need to reach out to whole of the India, and we will definitely love to work with you, sir, and take it forward. And I'm sure Vasu ma'am and Girija ma'am, who are taking so extensive interest in our work, sir, we have been interacting with them for almost like 2 months now, and they have given us a lot of support, because sir, this type of work actually needs a lot of support and a lot of motivation. You know,
Yes.
once your words have been a big motivator for me as well as for my team as well. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. May I now invite other guests to please share their comments or
And
suggestions or feedback?
Yeah, surely I'm looking forward for Vasu ma'am to say something about this.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Pavan sir. Thank you, Dr. Deepak ji, because the way you have just lived what is in front of you, and you have a bigger vision and wanting to take forward this. As I was mentioning earlier, because I had an opportunity to interact with the team ICanCaRe, the passion that you have noticed today is something that I noticed when we started having the meetings. And that's why, after listening to even Mr. Rishabh Agarwal, and why he wanted this thing to happen, because it is similar to what President Girija was saying, that there is a personal reason behind this whole vision. And I think that matters because it propels us to think beyond us. So this is something that is going to have a far-reaching impact. And strangely, one of the things that Center for Disease Control released as a research is that even having dinner as a family together prevents prevents the habit of smoking. So as we know, behavior is one of the greatest things that we need to work with in terms of quitting. So we really, as addiction prevention, we need to really focus on how to prevent, how much to prevent. And along with, of course, this is, as I said, it's a 360-degree approach, and which has been thought out so beautifully that every place there is so much of support. And that's the only way we can work. It's not because I tell somebody, but because we show them the way. I think showing them the way is what it is. So we're very happy to have this, and of course, having our district that immediately said that go ahead, we will work on this, so that people come to know about this. And the moment I mentioned it to our Dr. Deepak ji and others, they said, yeah, we will be there. So that's a brilliant thing, because when you know you are supported, you are inspired to do more work. And as a mental health professional, for me, anyone talking about addiction, yes, because that is something, it's a huge battle, and we all know it's not an easy task. So you are giving the way out, and I think all of us will do our best to support. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And we require that support, as a busy oncosurgeon, making this whole system was a journey in itself. And I want to, as you mentioned about Rishabh, Rishabh has also just joined. Actually, he was not able to join. Now he has also joined here. I want to tell a few things about Rishabh. Rishabh, who is he's an IITian from Kharagpur. He has done both BTech and MTech from Kharagpur in computer science, a very bright student, working with a corporate company, Samsung. He was one of the research developers there, and he has got 2 patents in his name at Samsung. And after that, suddenly resigning from that and joining this means, I would say that it was sort of a sacrifice on his part to resign from that 6-degree or 6-figure salary, and here getting nothing at all. For the last 3 years, he has taken nothing from me, but has just tirelessly worked for this program, and making this, what I'd simplified as a tobacco cessation, he's trying to amplify it in a bigger way to reach out to everyone. Right, the app, the games, so many things he has introduced, the booklets, And now the support that I have got, and now the biggest support today I have got is from you, all the Rotarians, especially with the words of Rotarian Dr. Deepak. You know, it makes me really feel strong that yes, what we had started, the journey that I had started as a doctor, you know, we do a lot of activities, but with just thinking that, yeah, okay, we'll help some few of the people, but helping the entire community, entire society can only, we have to piggyback on your system, ma'am. Thank you so much. And I'm really looking forward, and all my thanks to my teammate, Rishabh and Shruti. You know, they have been my biggest supporter. You know, they are non-medicos, they are non-doctors, but the passion with which they have worked for tobacco, and it's really hats off to them. Thank you, Rishabh. Thank you, Shruti, for joining me.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Vasu ma'am, for the kind words. I think we are all triggered. We are all empowered and full of rigor now to work out and to immediately start how we can roll things out in Hyderabad and make Hyderabad tobacco-free to begin with, and then spread it to other districts so that we make India tobacco-free altogether. With this now, I would love to invite other guests if they would like to share any thoughts or comments or compliments, and then we can move on further with the program. Girja ma'am, we would love to hear from you.
I'm actually very emotional because I'm not a doctor, but I've gone through the phase when my father, the doctors used to tell him not even one cigarette he has to smoke. He used to go silently in the bathroom and smoke. And, you know, we tried our level best, but we could not do anything. And at the last minute, he was admitted in the Kalyani hospital. And still I remember, and he was telling me like, I don't know, I can't be without smoking, you know, and he was holding our hands, and he was in the hospital and he expired. So that makes me, you know, like from the day I have been working for the past 30 years in the corporate sector, anybody smoking, I can't stand. I just go fight with them. Like, you know, I fight with them and say, though they don't like, and nowadays youngsters, they never agree at all. I have seen a lot of girls, young girls, smoking, you know, just for a fashion, they smoke. It is not that they want to smoke. They wanted to prove that they are, you know, they are in the status. For status simple, they carry the cigarette. And I don't mind, even in the pubs when I go, even in the hotel I go, I don't care. I just go to them. I go and tell them, how you drink, but don't drink and smoke. Choose one, leave one, then you start. So I do my best, but now I know that with the support of ICanCaRe, I can really now do at least, you know, 10% of justice to the smoking people, and, you know, correct with the help of all the Rotarians, the doctors, and you, Shruti. Thanks a lot for this session.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. I just want to assure you, ma'am, actually, I want to also put it this way in a very clear term. This is what used to happen with me also. I used to go and walk up to a person and used to tell them to stop smoking, even to my patients to stop smoking, and they were not able to do it because, ma'am, tobacco is a disease and it needs to be treated. And that is where our problem was. The problem was that we never understood what tobacco is. The problem was we never knew what is the pathology of tobacco addiction. So now that we have all the research, we know what is tobacco addiction, we just need to go out into the society and address in the right manner so that we can help them quit tobacco. Of course, there are various groups, you know, the young groups, the female groups, the middle-aged groups who needs to be addressed. And the biggest problem is the tobacco industry, which is promoting tobacco in all forms. And now that the e-cigarette that has come in, it is even more dangerous. And the young students are just not able to understand how they are getting addicted to it. So we have got new forms and new things that is coming in, and we have to address each and every one. But the only thing, ma'am, I can assure you, once we all are together with you in your mission, and definitely we can make a difference because now we have the knowledge how to do it.
Thank you. Thank you, Pawan.
Yeah. So I wanted to say something.
Yes, sure, please.
A very good afternoon to everyone. It was a very informative and very impactful session today. So thanks to my own club for taking this bold initiative. But I had a couple of comments, if I may. I might be wrong in terms of numbers, but then see, this is not just a tobacco eradication initiative. Looks like there are so many social, other economic issues that are linked to this, because we've seen households collapse. Like, for example, one member in the family, low income member, I've seen that he earns for 2-3 days, let's say a wage labor, and he just goes and drinks with whatever he has earned. And the whole family, I've seen that the wife or the children are, jo bhi ghar mein ho, bech dena. You've literally seen, it's not something that we have not witnessed. So I think a lot of other social issues that are connected to this addiction would be, and the first time, Pawan sir, I've heard from you calling it as a disease, because the person does not want to accept it's a disease and I need a treatment. And let us say my cook's mother also, I was very surprised to see that little elderly women in that cadre who are labor class, they are also more addicted. I believe they have groups where they source this liquor and local liquor from. And the families are reaching out to us asking if we can do it secretively. Can we treat them secretively? But I also heard that there are certain, side effects or something that we are supposed to be aware of when we put these patients on treatment. So I think when you take us on board as volunteers or marshals, you will train us on those aspects as well to handle those family situations also, sir.
Definitely, Nidhi ma'am. We have the whole program because we have understood the tobacco, and I would not say that we have still there will be many things we will learn as we go on. But whatever you have said is absolutely right. And tobacco affects not only the person, it affects the whole family, it affects the environment, it affects the colleagues, it affects each and everyone. Second-hand smoke, third-hand smoke, and if you have a person, your maid who is smoking or who is using tobacco and she comes into your house, she's polluting your house as well, and you are also becoming a tobacco user indirectly, right? So this is a social stigma, social aspect that has to be taken care. The financial aspect is something that you also mentioned, is a very big aspect. Just to we have got big industrialists here. I want to put it in one very simple way. A person who is smoking, he is a big loss to the company. I will tell you how. A person who is smoking, he takes a break. Suppose the average person who smokes per day is around 6 cigarettes per day. This is what is the average that is there. He takes 15 minutes of break every 15 minutes for break for every cigarette, right? Am I right?
Yes, absolutely.
So yes. 15 minutes of break means 90 minutes of manpower loss for that per person for that company. And this comes to approximately, it has been calculated, comes to for a normal labor class 6,000 rupees per month, right? And if it is a executive or a higher class, it will be in thousands, it would be in multiples of thousands. So if one person is bringing so much of loss to the company just because of smoking, later on when he gets some disease, then it will be a big loss, right? Because if a treatment of a cancer will take approximately 5 to 6 lakhs of rupees, and if it is stage 4, he will go into crores of rupees, and still we will not be able to save him. He will lose his life. If it is cardiac, there will be a lot of loss, right? Cardiac heart attack. If it is a stroke, he's crippled for life, right? Yeah. So there is a lot of social health issues, the financial issues, the environmental issues. There are so many aspects that has to be taken care of. And this is something, Nidhi ma'am, you have really picked up this topic. When we train in these courses, all these aspects are taken care. How to motivate a person, what are the 5 hours of motivation, what is the 5-way of intervention, what is the intervention cycle, what is the Prochaska model, what are the Fagenstorm scoring system. So there are a lot of things that we will be learning during this process and to address these issues. And definitely I look forward, all the doctors, they have got a specialist course, and otherwise, if you are not a doctor, at least you can take the marshals or the ambassador course.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Madam, I want to.
Yes, Om Prakash ji. Yeah.
Thank you very much, doctor, for the nice talk, and I congratulate RC Hyderabad Midtown. Way back in 2006, I am Rotarian Om Prakash Gupta, past president, 2006, we have conducted a program in Public Garden for the Public Gardens Walkers Association, Hyderabad. I just wanted, so my, first of all, I should congratulate everybody, number one. And number two, I should say thanks a lot to you, especially. Whether, see, in those days, I have distributed a small booklet, a very small booklet, maybe around, say, 3 to 6 inches, which we have ordered in Udaipur. One oncologist was there, Dr. R.K. Agarwal. I don't know now where is he. And we have distributed those books in our club and some of the clubs in 2006. Whether in our ICanCaRe, this thing also, whether you have got a small booklet so that it will be handy for the people to distribute.
Yes, sir. We will send you this copy. We have got this very comic. This is the world's first comic booklet on tobacco. I think we will send it to you, a few copies, so that it is a very thin booklet and it gives a complete details in a very short way. It is a comic format. And what we did was we formed a mascot by the name of Srijay. He's a young, energetic, small boy, adolescent boy, who goes around and talks about tobacco. You know, when you and me talk about tobacco, the youngsters will say, ki, "Arey yaar, fir lecture dene aa gaya." But when a young boy who is a form of who has suffered and who understands tobacco, and when he goes, so we formed a mascot by the name of Srijay. So this was a very short time, so I could not go into so much of details. We have been doing this for hours together. If you allow me, then I will talk for 6 days and still it will not be complete. Right. So we have got a mascot made by the name of Srijay, who goes around, and this booklet we will definitely send. Shruti, you will have to make sure that you send these booklets to Om Prakash ji. This is a very nice booklet, and we can, Grija ma'am had said that we will do this translation into Telugu also, and Telugu and maybe other languages as well. So this booklet is for the students, for the school children and everyone. Sir, one very important thing that I want to specifically put it here, consistency is very important. Isolated programs like done here and there will not work. Let us do consistently. Let us engage people in their own area. Like I have been doing it consistently and I have shown that there is a result.
Yes.
Right. Doing one program today and then not doing program. We at ICanCaRe, we started that every Sunday we will do a program. That consistency has worked. Right. We have been able to reach out to 50,000 people online during this period. Right. So this is where I need to say we will have to work consistently. We will plan out the system. We'll plan out a system how to work with 3150 so that every club, you said that is what I said, every club has to become. So I'm not saying that in one go, the whole India will become tobacco free, but consistently, if we will work on one day, it will happen that all of us, a Rotary club, entire Rotary club will be standing at the Jantar Mantar or maybe at Red Fort, and we will make sure that the Prime Minister of India will ban tobacco.
Dr.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, good afternoon to all of you. Can I say something?
Sure, sir, please.
Yeah, I'm Ramakrishna, President of the Cantonment Secunderabad. So first, let me congratulate Girija ma'am and all the people who have made this program wonderful, very useful, and impactful. And Dr. Pawan Gupta, you have done a wonderful program, wonderful communication to this. One thing I wanted to share is, this you have correctly put it, as a disease. It's a mental disease, mind disease, because mind says you smoke, go for a smoke. So that is where yoga really helps a lot. So I have known through my association with yoga that it really helps in having that mind power to say no. So we have to teach yoga, and that will really greatly help, whether it is pranayama or mudras and all those things. So I think along with your all your programs and your promotional activities, I think I suggest you also include yoga in this, which you may be doing. I'm just trying to mention that. Thank you, Shruti, also. Wonderfully you have conducted this. Thank you.
Just to tell you, sir, Ramakrishna, sir, thank you so much for your for your suggestions. But the most important thing is that this only shows that how much you have been affected by tobacco and how much you have thought about tobacco as a disease and as a something that you need to address. We at ICanCaRe, as we would have shown, one of the slides has shown that is stress management and mind management is very important. So we are doing something what is a mind, body, soul program regularly. And in the group intervention program that Shruti had shown in one of our slides that we are doing, this is yoga is a part of it. Yoga, meditation is a part of it. So meditation are two types of meditation. One is relaxation meditation. The other is a healing meditation. So we have introduced healing meditation for the first time in the world for tobacco cessation. And we have got by the name of Sadhguru Ananda, who has been a specialist in this and who address everyone. So I would request, please do join next week. On every Sunday, we have him as free, but otherwise we treat our patients. We have him as our regular intervention specialist for these people to affect the mind. You see, as I had said, this disease is when I say it is a disease, I add to that, it is a complex disease. It is not a simple disease, it is a complex disease. And complex disease, it implies it needs medication, it needs behavioral therapy, and it needs comorbid conditions. You know, it encompasses so many things. That is why it is a difficult thing to cure. Just giving a medication will not help. As Nidhi ma'am was saying, that if we can give some medication to some patients in secrecy, it will not help. It has to be done with announcement and with help and with commitment by the patient. Yeah. So it's a part of it, sir. Definitely, I look forward for your joining into this program, sir. And if you are also a yoga expert, sir, it will be a big help to Shruti to do something physically with Girija ma'am's effort to start a center. It can be really a big help to the Hyderabad center.
Yeah.
Pavanji, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Like this BD workers are there, no? I have seen a couple of in villages, the BD workers, young girls, they make this BDs and roll. When they do this packing, do they get this effect of nicotine, and will they be affected?
Yes, ma'am. This is another area that you have picked up, ma'am. These BD workers, the tobacco cultivators, they have a chronic disease because of which they die early. And this is what we call it as green farmer's disease.
Oh my God.
Green farmer's disease. And if you look at the hand, the mouth and everything, their hand and everything is totally spoiled. And it is an incurable disease. And these patients, you know, these young BD workers, they die in 20s and 30s, they die because of the disease.
Oh my God.
So we need to save them, ma'am. We need to save them. And this means this industry, which is not regulated industry, this is the BD and tobacco and gutka and gudaku factories and all, which are not regulated by the government. They are employing these young children and who are suffering.
Okay, thank you.
How long does it take for that BD worker to be affected?
Sir, there is no such time period. Some can be affected early, some may take little later. But most of these people who have been started BD worker at around 9 years or 10 years of age, they would by 2023, in the 20s or 30s, they would usually die.
Okay.
And also this tobacco, where they grow tobacco, the soil is also affected, I heard.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. So in one of our presentation, ma'am, it is there, how the tobacco workers, you know, the tobacco cultivators are affected. The entire soil, the field where the tobacco is grown is completely affected and spoiled, and nothing else grows there. And it takes almost 3 years to rechange the soil, right? So that something else can grow. And what happens is the government has been trying to alternate cropping system. They have been trying for the tobacco cultivators so that they have some alternate cropping system. but they are failing because 3 years is a long time for the farmers to survive. Number one. Number two, the tobacco industries comes, and if they were purchasing for 10, they start giving them 20 rupees per kg of tobacco. So that also actually pushes them to grow tobacco, which probably no other industry is able to pay so much.
I hope you may be also administering that. In homeo, there is a particular medicine which is given to people who wish to quit the tobacco. Yeah.
Sir, I have heard about that. There is certain things in Ayurveda also. We are using Ayurvedic medications for immunity purpose to increase the immunity of our tobacco users, and like lycopenes and other things. Homeo, I have tried, but I am not sure because I am not a homeopathic specialist. So because I am not a specialist, I cannot try it. And because there was no such study which could show that yes, there is an effect. So we are not using it at ICanCaRe. Until we have got something approved medications, I cannot use it as a. So I'm sorry for that.
Can I just?
Yeah, Vasu ma'am.
Yeah. So Pavanji, as you said, I think we've already started reaching out to different clubs for our RAGAP, that is the Rotary Action Group for Addiction Prevention. So Dr. JSS Prakash, who's from our team, district team, has been reaching out to each and every club to have one person who's going to work with the preventive measures, all these work that we are going to take up under RAGAP. So this is one of the steps that we are now keenly focusing on, so that we will have somebody responsible from each club who will say that club will participate in all these activities that we are going to have under addiction prevention or rehabilitation, as you are doing now. So that is one of the steps I wanted to share with you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That's a big step. And we, on our part, we have got a training program. So we will, whoever has been selected for this, we will do a training program, and sensitization program can be done initially for all of them together. And those who will be interested, we will go on for marshals, specialist, or ambassador program. So until without empowerment, without knowledge, no one can work, right? So we need to empower them, and we at ICanCaRe will definitely look forward for all those who are nominated, right? And I would suggest that at least in each club to start with, one is good, but 4 should be there, because one will not be able to do anything. So, but let us start. Some start has to be there. So until it's nothing is done. So let us start with whatever club, and we will engage and we will train them. And now it is so easy to train online.
Pavanji,
1
minute. 1 minute.
Dr. Prakash. Yes, sir.
This is Hanuman Reddy.
Purohit.
Dr.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
DG Garu, please go ahead, DG Garu.
Pavanji, just I want to leave because another meeting is there for me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I want to tell one thing, that our aims should be like a stable mountain, and thought should be like a river. Seasonally, we should change and chase it. So what Shekhawat auntie told, working for success makes you master, but working for satisfaction makes you legend. Makes you legend. And we see masters everywhere, but rarely we see the legends. A live example of Sachin Tendulkar, who failed in his 10th standard. Today in 10th standard in Maharashtra, there is a history of Sachin Tendulkar, a lesson. So the commitment, passion, and dedication will make us a legend. So let us all work as legends for the eradication of tobacco. Thank you. Thank you, and thank you very much to ICanCaRe, and thank you very much for Vasuprada Garu and Girija Sampath Garu for taking initiative, and thank you very much, a total team of Midtown, Hyderabad Midtown, and Shekhawat auntie, special thanks to you, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Governor.
Thank you very much.
On behalf of the Rotary Club of Hyderabad Midtown, I would like to thank our District Governor Hanuman Reddy for his guidance throughout, and wish him well for his next program, wherever he's going.
Thank you, Savrekar ji. With your blessings, definitely I will make it. Thank you.
Sir, a small request. Ramesh Bajaj has sent a message that he was unable to join due to some internet issue. And Devendra Singh joined and now he's in the dais, so it will be late for him. So he has conveyed his message personally to you, sir.
Okay. You take care of them when they come, please, on behalf of me.
Sure, sir.
And I'm leaving. Thank you, and thank you very much, and hearty congratulations to you.
Thank you so
all
much.
The, all the best. All the best. All
Thank
the
you for
best.
joining.
Here.
All the best. Right.
Deepak sir is still here. Dijigar.
Huh?
Deepak sir is still here.
Evarandi?
Deepak Purohit sir is still here.
Deepak Purohit ji. Oh, he's my International Assembly trainer. So and how I forgotten. Sorry, very sorry. And thank you very much, Purohit ji, for your inspiration. And let us spread this ICanCaRe to all around India, to all districts. I will also communicate with my batchmates also. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
Dr. Andirvedi is there? I saw him joining.
Ram, can you please recognize the dignitaries?
Yeah. Now my chance to come alive instead of staying muted. I recognize the presence of all the district governors, past district governors like Sam, Vasudev and Ramesh Mangala and IPDG Shiva. We heartily welcome Rotarian Dr. Bhushi Shankar Reddy, District Governor nominee 23-24, who has joined us now. And we have a host of other Rotarians like Om Prakash Gupta, Jhansi Premanand, Hari Krishna, Dr. Hana Reddy, Partha Sarathi KR, PV Kamlakar, GM Partha, Parvesh Singh, S. Devi, Pearl Ganta, Dr. Archita Reddy, Dr. Shashikala, GSS Prakash, Nikita, Shweta Deshi Raju. Then we have Dr. Arjit Saha, Mosa KB, Amarkant Kotagiri, Dr. Archita Pandey, YV Giri from Rotary Club of Hyderabad East, Dr. Siddhant Reddy, Rotarian Tansen, and Rajesh Gupta. We had a maximum of 54 participants, and these are the names which I could record when I was going through the whole procedure. Over to...
I think the Hariyar Prasad is also to be recognized.
Sure.
He was here very much. Yeah.
That the rest of the names will come in vote of thanks. That's why I did not take all the names. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ram, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, Devi ma'am.
Yeah.
Devi ma'am wants to say something. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I am really, thanks Girija Sampath for inviting for this wonderful session.
Hello.
I am from Rotary Club of Sainik Puri. I am a secretary. And I just wanted to inform your, ICAN team that, I am also a therapist and, social activist. And I have a organization called, The Skill Grant. Through that, I am contributing to society in a lot of activities like this. Being a therapist, I use the technique of Reiki, and I am a grandmaster. I do healing, clinical activity, and, training, coaching. So let me know how can I help for the team for this cause. So I am willing to do that. I just wanted to inform that.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you so much.
I have a lot of proof history for, especially for the addiction of, alcoholic person. And very good experience what I had with those people through my clinical activity, and they came out of, they are living very successful life.
Ma'am, just to put it here very categorically, when we are talking about NADI, nicotine, alcohol, drugs, and the behavioral aspect of treatment is the same, whether it is alcohol, whether it is drug, or whether it is nicotine, or so your aspect will be very helpful. And we have been using this, ma'am. We have been using, as I said, a holistic approach is what is required. So whatever type of help is available, we can take that, right? because see, the medications are different. For alcohol, the medication is different. For tobacco, the medication is different. For drugs, the medication is different. But the other aspect, the behavioral aspect is the same, right? So definitely you will be of great help, ma'am. And I think when Girija ma'am and Shruti and all and Vasu ma'am, they start the first tobacco association center, ma'am, you be part of it, because definitely you will be of means your expertise will come to use there also.
Thank you, sir. Definitely, I help you since I have been doing it for last 5 years.
Thanks, Devi.
May I now invite Mr. Naresh for the secretary announcement?
Yeah. So I would like to thank everyone for joining today for the wonderful session. And I would like to extend my sincere thanks to our DG, NV Hanumanth Reddy Garu. And I would like to thank my president, Girija Sampath, for initiating this multi-district conference. And a special thanks to our DG, sir, for giving us this opportunity for the conference. And our special thanks to our chief guest, PDG, Dr. Purohit ji, Deepak Purohit, and our own Rotarian, Dr. Vasprada Kati. So I would like to extend my sincere thanks to our DG and Rashekar Reddy Garu and DGE K. Prabhakar Garu. And I also want to thank and appreciate our other district DGs, DG 3160 Chinnappa Reddy Garu, and DG 3080 Ramesh Bajaj, and DG 3232 Muthu Palaniswamy Garu, and DG 3070 Devinder Singh ji, and all other PDGs who have joined this wonderful session. So I would like to thank our DG nominee for 23-24, Dr. Bhusri Shankar, for joining for a few minutes. And I would like to thank each and every Rotarian and non-Rotarians from other clubs, whoever could make this Sunday to taking their valuable time to attend this seminar. So I would like to appreciate and thank, and special thanks to ICanCaRe team for extending their support and being part of this initiative. So Dr. DG Pawan Gupta ji, Dr. Leena, and CEO Rishabh Agarwal, and co-founder Shruti Agarwal, I want to give a special thanks to you all. So finally, I thank all my club members participating for this event and making this conference a successful one. And especially a special thanks to Vijayakshmi Shekhawat ji and Dr. Rotarian Ram and Seema Kumar and Nidhi. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Naresh, for the vote of thanks. And now I may request all the members and participants on this group to please rise for the national anthem.
Sure.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I now invite Girija ma'am to please adjourn the meeting and give the final remarks.
Meeting adjourned. Naresh, could you just announce the secretary? Naresh?
Secretary's announcements are
now the meeting is adjourned. Can I leave? And I would like to thank each one of you, starting with Girija, of course, dear Girija, Seema.
Thank you, Dr. Vasu Pratap. Thank you, Dr. Vasu Pratap.
Yeah, Thank you all so much, Dr. Ramji, everyone, and of course the team ICanCaRe, Shruti, who's always that smiling, happy face, and of course, yeah. So all of you, thank you so very much for having me here, and we will work on this. It is something which is a natural, passionate thing for me, anyways. So thank you all for the opportunity, and please go ahead with your club business. Yeah, bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you so
Thanks
much,
a lot,
ma'am. Bye.
Vasu.
Bye.
Have a great Sunday ahead.